Welcome back to another episode of What's Happening Wiregrass with me, Caitlin, and I have Seth Brooks with me today. And you are a junior board member with the Angel House, which is what we're talking about today.
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So, as a junior board member for the Angel House, what does that entail? What do you do?
The main function of the junior board for the Wiregrass Angel House is to help the board with fundraising. So the Wiregrass Angel House can continue its operations and continue to expand its operations and offer more services here. Not only in Houston County, but 7 other surrounding counties.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that the Angel House covered all that much ground.
Yes.
So what does the Angel House do for the Wiregrass?
What the Wiregrass Angel House does is it helps victims of violent crimes, their family members. They offer crime scene cleanup, as well as offering therapeutic services to those that have been affected by violent crime.
Okay, so it's kind of like the hub for finding all the different resources for these things.
Well, correct. And a lot of those resources are actually offered through the Angel House themselves.
What type of resources?
Well, just, if there's a family that says someone is tragically murdered, the Angel House, they will respond. They will make contact with the victim's family. They will, like I said, offer crime scene cleanup services. They will put them in contact with either a counselor there that's in-house to begin helping them try to start healing and dealing with this process.
Right.
They do, they have group meetings, things like that. And it's one of those things that unless you are unfortunate enough to wind up in that situation, you don't really know that it's there.
Right.
But for those who do wind up in that situation, it is a fantastic resource to have, as well as they also have court advocacy programs where they will help the people that are using their services go through some of the legal process, explain what's going on, and help in some other matters as well.
So the Angel House, do they only help with surviving family members, or do they also help with, like, say someone hasn't been tragically taken, maybe they're a domestic abuse survivor or victim? Do they also help with that?
Yes, victims of violent crimes. Yes, they do.
Okay, so kind of covers all the ground of that tragic, unfortunate area.
Yes.
So the Angel House, is it a nonprofit?
It is.
Okay. I thought it was, but I wanted to ask. So fundraising is a big deal.
Absolutely.
And we have a fundraiser coming up.
Yes, we do.
So that's what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
On top of talking about the Angel House and what they do for the Wiregrass, we're talking about this event coming up. So what's it called?
It is the Night at the Derby. It is the second time we have hosted this event. Last year was the inaugural event. We had a lot of success, a lot of fun. We also had some learning and teaching moments that we used to try to help make it better this year, and then hopefully it'll continue on. But it's a night of down at the Forum. It is Thursday, April 30th, starting at 6:30 p.m. We'll have a cash bar. There's Hunts will be there with an oyster bar. We'll have food. There'll be some music playing. We have the big things that we will have going on that help us as far as fundraising is also we have a list going of some different raffles. And I'll just kind of go down the list of the prizes that we have. There will be items available such as a dinner for 10 at the Bottle Tree in Headland.
I love the Bottle Tree.
A weekend at Bay Point and Panama City Beach. Alabama football tickets, Auburn football tickets, $500 gift card to Eagle Eye, $500 restaurant gift cards, an AR-15. We'll have a small collection or individual bottles of some nice liquors that are found that have been personally donated out of someone's personal collection. And then a limo ride with dinner to Nick's Chop House, and we'll have a lot more that are going on. We'll also have a drawdown raffle and it is a lot of fun. We're also planning on doing this year for the first time some simulated horse races.
Simulated horse races?
Yes.
What is that?
Well, from what I've been told is that there will be kind of run through, I guess, an AI type program or something like that, where we will kind of have these horse races going. So people there, they can, make it that Derby night.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, it is the Derby night. So hats, I'm assuming, is the key to the outfit.
Correct. And I did find out 2 weeks ago that we will be having a hat bar there.
Hat bar.
Say, if you show up, you don't have your hat, there'll be a spot where you can, get a hat made, right there during the event. So it's, we really want everybody to come out and have a lot of fun with it and get into the Derby atmosphere and the fun. We're the only one around here offering anything like this. It's always a fun event. And who doesn't love dressing up?
No, well, I certainly love dressing up.
Exactly.
So tickets, where can someone go and find tickets for this event?
The best place to go to find tickets will be on the Wiregrass Angel House Facebook page, or you can call the Wiregrass Angel House office.
Okay. Yeah. So at the event, there's going to be raffles and music and a simulated horse race.
Yes.
It's the craziest thing I've ever heard, but it sounds fun. So raffles, horse race, music, food, hunts from the oysters.
Yep.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big fan of oysters.
That's fine.
I'm not going to yuck your yum, but
I understand that. Well, hey, I totally understand that. I get that those are, you like them or you don't.
Right.
But hey, for those that like them, they will eat them up.
And they're going to be at this event.
Yes, they will.
So is there going to be, last year, were there any, speakers that were, any sharing their personal stories or anything like that?
We didn't have any last year. I hate to say this, I'm not so sure if we will this year or not. But that is something that we are definitely wanting to do. We always love having any of the events we do.
Right.
Having, that is one of those things that personally to me, I believe kind of helps bridge that gap between those who don't really know what's going on,
right?
With Angel House, what they do, and the Angel House themselves trying to connect everything, having people that have, like I said, unfortunately had to utilize those services,
right?
Getting them up there and allowing them to tell their story as to how the Angel House helped them. That is always a huge thing. So,
right. So we'll get back to the interview.
Yeah,
not the interview, but what am I talking about? The event. But
Okay.
I just had a question about Angel House. So if someone does end up in that unfortunate event, how does the Angel House reach out to them? Do they reach out to the Angel House? How does that work?
Well, usually, I will, Angel House will usually respond. Now, of course, law enforcement's got to get there. They got to do everything like that. It's not they're involved in the investigation, but usually somebody will show up there, at the scene, and be able to make contact with those family members there at the scene, and then they maintain that connection
right
through the process. So it's one of those two that it's not one of those of we've got it, and then somebody eventually kind of get around to call you. Usually it's pretty immediate,
right,
and very close in time to the events that folded. So having those people there just to be, someone to vent to cry, if you lied during that time, there, of course, heartbreak, sadness, but there's also anger.
Right.
There's kind of disbelief, denial, and having those people that respond that are trained to deal with that. And we also have some of those that they've utilized those services themselves, and they now work for Angel House. And so they can show up, and they'll, it's always helpful having someone to be able to talk to in any situation.
Who's been there?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who can kind of, this person understands what I've been through.
Right.
So it's always good.
What a service that Angel House does for the Wiregrass. I mean, I'd heard of it, and I kind of had an understanding of what Angel House did for the area, but didn't really quite know. So thank you so much for stopping by and telling us about what they do, what the Angel House does for the Wiregrass community and surrounding, not just Houston County, but like you said, surrounding counties, which is crazy. I had no idea that they, covered that much area. But again, so the event, the Derby
Yes.
night, it's going to be at the Forum.
It is.
It starts at 6:30.
Starts at 6:30. The last day to purchase tickets is the 27th.
Mhm.
And then the tickets are $75 a ticket. I do believe there's also some table opportunities available. So if you got a big group, hey, we want to go together, want to sit together, there's the table opportunities that you can buy so your group can stay together. But that's when we're going to have it. We're looking forward to it. The tickets, like I said, are on Facebook. You can find there. There's a link. And then you can call the Wiregrass Angel House office as well.
Okay. So on Angel House's Facebook, that's where you'll find the link for the tickets.
Yes, you'll find the link for the tickets. There's also an event that's posted.
Okay.
So you should be able to find the event there. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Just go through there, click the link, and you can get to it.
Click the link, get to it, get your ticket, and then get your hat and go to Derby night.
Absolutely.
Support the Angel House.
Yeah, men wear your bow ties.
Men wear bow ties. Ladies wear your hats.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Seth, for stopping by today and telling us about this event and educating us on the Angel House. And y'all go get your hats and your tickets.
Thank you so much for having us. We look forward to seeing y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.